Melina, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Was anyone rooting for me?
Of course, of course. Okay, so you find yourself out here. No one wants to be the first person evicted,
No
but
one.
you seem like you've got a great attitude about it.
Okay, that's good.
What was your biggest struggle in the house?
Social for sure. I mean, I was genuinely surprised about everything in there. I was having a hard time, but obviously my social game is what screwed it up for me.
Kills me. Now, some people do go through that in the house. It's a lot of big personalities coming at you all at once. Everything's shiny and bright, and it's just different routine, all of that. Some people will just fake it until they make it.
I know.
Why was that so hard for you?
Because I don't want to do that. I can't. I thought maybe I could have, but just how quick it went and the position I was in was really hard for me to do that. And at the end of the day, I'm not here to please everyone.
No, I think that's the thing. I mean, you're not a fake person.
No.
And in the real world, that's like amazing, right? Everyone wants to know a person like that, a friend like that.
Not in here.
It is very difficult to be like that in the house.
It really is.
So you did get 2 votes to stay. Do you know who those votes were?
Jay and Jess.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So let's break these down. Okay. So Jess may or may not be having a little bit of a rocky road in the house. Obviously landed on the block first with you originally. What does Jess need to do in the game now that you're gone?
I'm worried. I think Jess needs to link up with whoever they can. I basically was like, I think Marty, because I believe that Marty might not have people behind him. He's just been doing a good social game, right? But like with the pairs, I feel like it might be difficult. So I'm like, if you can get Marty, Kevin, maybe Helena, because I think Helena is into being with someone, but the way the game's going, it seems rough.
It seems, okay. Now tell me about Jay. I mean, Jay was riding for you.
that was so unexpected. I was like blown away, so thankful, so grateful. And I mean, I think Jay will be fine.
No,
they will be fine.
They loved you in the house. But now they're on the wrong side of the vote, though. Do you think that will hurt them?
I think at least Jay has been doing enough with everyone, and they're very good at their social and being themselves. And I feel like people will respect it because they also have that good social game and connection game. Yeah. And Jess is having problems with that. So I think they'll be okay, and Jess might not be, but I hope not.
But I like how you said connection game, because people say social game all the time. I feel like that gets thrown around. Really, it comes down to like, do people want to hang with you, and what is the connection you have with someone?
That's exactly it.
So I want to ask you about Tanisha. Tanisha was also somebody who did have a really strong connection to you, it seemed like, and she really struggled with the idea of like going with the house. Yeah. What do you think she needs to do in there?
I think T is like, I even told her, I was like, your game, you're doing so well, so humorous, so loving, and I don't think she needs to do anything right now, to be honest. I think they can go either way. They're playing both sides. They're doing really well.
Nice, okay. And what do you think about Herman? I mean, first HOH, not the easiest position to be in, especially when one of your
whatever, try being on the block, like whatever, Herman, like honestly.
What you said. What's your take on his game?
I don't know. I had a really hard time connecting with Herman. It was impossible for me to, it was impossible.
We know.
Like, you know what I mean? And I just honestly, I hope it flips and people right now are riding his game, but it's just not going to be like that.
Yeah, it's a tough road to go from first HOH for sure.
Yeah.
And do you have any ideas as to any like dark horses in there? People who are playing a sleeper game that may come alive later and be dangerous?
Ooh. Kyle? Kyle's just chilling. Probably Gino. And I feel like Steph as well. Okay. I don't know.
It's
my
hard
perception's been wrong, you know?
It's hard to tell from here, from your perspective, and even from our perspective.
Yeah.
It's so hard to tell at the beginning of the game. Now, you just had an experience that very few people in this country have had, a very unique experience. You will not be able to relate it to really anything else.
No.
What do you think has been your biggest takeaway from all this?
My biggest takeaway is probably, at the end of the day, I know that I just want to be me, to be honest. And even like, I know I should have done something else, but I'm still happy that I didn't, because I don't know if that's a good takeaway, but like that's how I see it as.
I mean, loving yourself is amazing. Knowing who you are is amazing. And sometimes an experience like this really like forces you to double. Yeah, it challenges you, and it makes you double down on who exactly you are and who you think you are and how those two meet.
Yes.
Which is great. Listen, you got those outfits in. You got those looks in.
Thanks.
Okay. You were still amazing to watch in there. Do you think they are going to regret having evicted you tonight?
Oh, I hope so, but like they don't. They're like,
you don't think?
I don't think so, because now they have like easy targets. They played the easy game. They should have used me. I would have been great in there. They need me on their team.
It's so funny. The beginning of the game is so weird like that.
Frustrating.
Like, people just want safety in numbers.
I know.
And even if there are and even if there are enough numbers around, it's very hard to rally everyone together.
It really is.
In one go, because
really
people just don't want to stick their neck out. But like,
which doesn't make any sense. You're here once in a lifetime.
Yep.
Have some fun, and the respect. It's the respect of people watching the game. You know what I mean? And you got to play it.
Yeah.
But.
Well, listen, that's the way the cookie crumbles. But you're fine. You're doing hella good.
Thanks, Marissa.
Now, who are you rooting for to win the game?
I'm still hoping I'll go back in there and I'm gonna win it.
Okay,
to be honest.
I saw you say that. Okay, so if not you, who do you want to win?
I mean, at the end of the day, still would love to see a POC woman win the game. You know, but I just also don't know.
Yeah, it's very tricky. Listen, Melina, you were such a pleasure and a joy to watch it there. Even when you were like, listen, I am a fish out of water here.
I know,
that was extremely relatable. So don't you worry, you have lots of fans, lots of people were excited to see you in there. So thanks again.
Thank you very much.
Now, if you are hungry for more, all the people out there at home, for a limited time only, Wendy's is offering classic chicken strips for $4.
Ooh.
All white chicken served tender and crispy. I will see you back here next week. Bye.